Let's make a glacier. High up in the mountains where glaciers form, you start with all these rocks. So we're going to pour our rocks into our glacial bucket here. So the rocks form the valley floor. Now what do we need to make a glacier? Snow. We're going to use the snow cone machine to snow down onto our rocks that are high up in the mountains. In order for a glacier to form, we need more snowfall than snow melt. It takes many years of snowfall for the snow to build up enough to start to make a glacier. As the snow falls, it's not just snow that's in the glacier, but it's pieces of wind-blown dust and sand that happens during storms in the mountains. So we'll add some wind-blown dust and sand to our glacier. Also, all these rocks in here are grinding against each other and they start to weather themselves up. So we're going to put in some cornstarch that acts like rock flour, which is what happens inside the glacier as all the rocks hit each other. So we'll make our layers of snow and rock flour and other sand as we build this glacier. Year after year, as the snow builds up, it starts to put pressure on the layers at the bottom of the glacier, and the snowfall starts to change into ice. In nature, it can take hundreds to thousands of years to form an actual glacier, and this is what you get. You can see that on the bottom of the glacier, we have a layer of rocks and sand, and then it's a solid chunk of ice. Throughout the glacier are pieces of rock that the glacier picks up as it moves through the mountain landscape. If you have more snow melt than snow fall, such as when the climate is warming, you'll start to melt your glacier. As the glacier melts, it leaves behind all this sand and rock that it's picked up, and those are the big piles of rock and sand that make up moraines. Glaciers are like rivers of ice. As they move along, they cause erosion, like we're doing with these rocks on the bottom, but they also pick up rocks and incorporate them into the glacier, like the sand that you see here in our glacier.